Greetings, pod fans. It is day 8 of Podvidia. Pod videos himself every day in April. And today, I want to talk about powerlifting. That will not be the whole month, I swear. Hi. But yeah, I want to talk about powerlifting because today, the 8th of April, marks 2 years since I first went to the gym that I train at, Phenom Gym, which is it's a very powerlifting focused gym, and it's so much fun. And yes, I'm going to tie this into something that is hopefully a little more relatable to people. But yes, it's been 2 whole years since I joined that gym, which means it's 2 whole years since I kind of started powerlifting or being a powerlifter and all of that. And what I want to link it into in the relatable sense is the idea of as an adult, having hobbies that double as socializing, because that's important, and let me explain. So I have a lot of hobbies. This is one, for example. I like video games, I like music, I like making Lego, I like all of these things that typically are fairly individual. They're fairly solitary. They're fairly, or they might be solitary, or they might be things that you do with pre existing friends, not things that I would go out and meet new people to do. Powerlifting is very different to that, and especially with the kind of gym that I train at, which is specifically towards powerlifting or strength sports. It is a lot more social, and it's a lot more like a community. For example, I don't bring my headphones into the gym. I wear my headphones all the time. I love noise. I never bring it into the gym. And with that, I started going to that gym at the age of 31, which very cool. And that place now doubles as a lot of my socialization. I have friends. I have people that I see quite regularly. However, socializing is hard, and especially as you get older, it's difficult to, people are very busy, so finding plans and making plans, it happens, but it is getting more rare. We don't get a chance to actually meet up as much as possible. So this means that there are 4 nights a week where I go to meet people that I know, and I don't have to organize anything. I don't have to reach out to people and be like, hey, do you want to meet up? Blah, blah, blah. I just go there and they are there. And I think that joining some kind of a club is very important, or has been very important for me. And it doesn't have to be, a an activity, like an active kind of a thing. I feel like joining a book club, or picking up a sport, picking up a hobby that involves you going to places and meeting people is very, very cool. I think just for me, it has changed quite a lot, because my Monday to Friday, my work days used to be very solitary and very boring, and I would feel quite alone in a way. You would be talking to people on messaging apps and all of that, or I would be, and yeah, like it just became a point where Saturday and Sunday and maybe Friday night were the days where I could meet people. And the rest of the week I was like, well, it's a work night. I have to stay at home and hang out with my dog, and I can't do anything outside of this. And making plans on a weekday just felt weird. That's just me. It's just my life. But yeah, since going to this gym, finding these people, and feeling part of the community, part of the family. Cringe. It has really helped with that, and I feel like I get a lot of socializing in, and there's a lot less, alone time with my brain and all of that, which is very good. I've made a lot of good friends through this. A lot of people that I talk to on that crazy amount of time in person, which I feel is different for these kinds of days. But yeah, it's been very important to me. It has helped me a lot with a lot of things. And yeah, if you are aging, maybe not you, maybe not possible for some people, but as we get older, I find that it is important finding these things, because, when I was in school, all of my friends were there. The people that I'd grown up with when I got into college, same. And I also joined clubs and societies and would see people an insanely regular amount of time. And then as I moved into the working world, it was, I would see people quite regularly. I would hang out with people quite regularly. But over time, as people get more busy, it declined. And, I then realized that I had my like Dungeons and Dragons times and all of that, but uh, I most of my days and most of my week was spent just not seeing people and being solitary. So yeah, finding hobbies that get you out of the house and get you to see people is really nice. And I think just like meeting new people is a great thing. Having a thing that kind of forces you into that, it's great. Like over the weekend at the powerlifting competition, there was a guy who had seen my like reels or my TikToks on lifting and was like, "Oh hey man," and I was like, "Hey," and like he had commented on my most recent one, being like, "Oh yeah, good luck this weekend. I'll see you there." Blah blah blah. And I was like, and then just really nice guy, just chatting, took a picture with me and everything. And yeah, it's cool. It's great, just meeting new people and making friends. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the gym that I go to. Phenom is just a beautiful place with beautiful people, and it's a wonderful community. So yeah, that's all for today. I am still in like recovery mode. My back is like stiff and stuff, and that is to be expected because I did big lifts and did a lot of things on a day. So yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow, and I'll try and make it not be about powerlifting, unless you're happy to talk about that, or unless I can't think of anything else to talk about. So yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow. Slán.